Hey, I wanted to give you a little update on where we are as a family. And I was thinking about the family of God. I grew up in an era of the church that Gaithers, Bill and Gloria Gaither, really were probably the strongest influence in Christian music in that era. And much of their music is still being used today. But one of the songs that really predominated and that we sang over and over again is the song, The Family of God. And this season has really reminded me that we are a family. And Jesus and the apostles clearly spent a, a lot of time reminding us that we are a family, that we are the children of God, and that we are called to look out for one another. Well, frankly, as a church, it's been difficult to figure out how to do that in this season. But man, you guys have been amazing. I've just almost daily, we get the reports of praying for one another, taking individuals to doctor appointments, picking up groceries, mowing lawns, looking out for one another in ways that I could not have imagined. And you're giving. My goodness, we've been so blessed as a church that you have continued to give, both in mailing in your tithes and offerings and giving online. And that's just enabled us to take care of our regular activities here as a church family. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I think you know that as a leadership team, we've agonized over what to do because on the one hand, we really do want to respect those who are in authority over us and to honor the guidelines that are given to protect us. And on the other side of the coin is the realization that when it comes to many areas of our life, we are capable and we are expected to make the decisions that are best for us. And that's been hard to sort out. How do we respect our leadership? How do we respect you? How do we take care of family business? Well, just want you to mark your calendars because we are going to be resuming regular services next week on May 31st. Last Sunday of this month, May 31st, we're going to be resuming our regular services. Now, there's going to be some things that will be different. We're going to rearrange our seating so that there will be more space between the rows of chairs. We're not going to be doing small groups. There will not be a nursery, so keep that in mind. This may be only temporarily, but at least for our opening, we're going to continue to respect the social distancing and recommend not shaking hands and so forth. But kids will not social distance. So initially, as we open on May 31st, we will not be doing Sunday school classes in small groups. But what we really want to think about is opening our church up again as a family time, where you'll be able to come to church as a family, set together as a family. We're going to consider how we do church, and there will be some things that will be a little different. Our services will be a little shorter because we know that our kids do not have as long of an attention span. And we want to give you time to get around if you'd like to visit, and if you want to quickly get out of church and avoid running into the second group that's coming in, there will be time for you to do that. And the thing that I want to say to you is, please take care of yourself and your family. If you have medical concerns or you're worried about this, then do not come back to church until you feel safe and you are ready. You're still part of our family whether you show up in church on Sunday or not. And you are loved, and we want to encourage you to take care of yourself, take care of each other, and that means respecting others. Some of you I know are ready for handshakes and for hugs, and that's great. But I do want to say, realize that others may not be. So respect one another and ask when you do not know, and give grace and give adequate distancing for those who desire that. In other words, just what the Bible's been telling us for a long time, to look out for one another. So we'll keep you posted, but church resuming May 31st, that's just a week away. We will not be doing Sunday school classes. There will not be a nursery. The nursery will be open for moms that need to take their kids there, but we will not be staffing our nursery. We will be doing shorter service times. We will not be passing offering plates or bulletins or circulating guest registry. And we appreciate your understanding and your support. And man, we're just enthused to provide the opportunity for those who are ready to come back together again. Back to that song. Back to that song. Listen to the words. I'm so glad I'm a part of the family of God. I've been washed in the fountain, cleansed by his blood. Join heirs with Jesus as we travel this sod. For I'm part of the family of God. And that's what we're really all about. Hey, let me just tell you, on behalf of Katie and I and our whole leadership team here at Clare Church of the Nazarene, thank you for grace and prayerful support in this season. And I pray that for you and your family, that this will be one of the greatest, most meaningful Memorial Day weekends that you have ever celebrated.